I'm on time today, y'all. I said, not today, Satan. Not today. I'm on time. Why are you wasting my time?
Luke, shut up.
Hey y'all, welcome back. So today is Wednesday and you guys know what we do on Wednesdays. Wind down Wednesday. I hope you guys are ready for another week. I got some new topics for y'all today and I'm excited to talk about them. Like these, I got sent some really good topics. If this is your first time on my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell for post notifications so you don't miss another one of my uploads because it's lit over here. Okay. I just want to take the time out to say thank you to everybody who sent me encouraging words. Everybody who supported my decision to live in my truth. I really do appreciate it, and I didn't expect for my video to blow up like that, but I really wanted to get a message out there to people who, you know, are going through the same thing as me. So I definitely do appreciate you guys. I want to start off by saying that, but we're gonna get right into this Wind Down Wednesday, you guys. We're gonna get right into it. So the first topic that I have for you guys today is guys grooming themselves, i.e. guys getting manicures, pedicures, stuff like that. So I just want to get into this conversation because I've asked guys that I know how do they feel about like getting manicures and pedicures, and I just want to say that if you are not grooming yourself, you are not a man and you're dirty. I'm just gonna assume that you're dirty, because if you feel like it's gay to go get a manicure or go get a pedicure, now I'm not saying that you gotta get like nail polish on your nails or even clear coat, but if you are not at least letting your mom or your girlfriend or your sister at least cut down your nails and keeping them clean, not having dirt up under your nails and stuff like that, I'm gonna assume you're dirty. You gotta be. You cannot be a clean person if you got dirt up under your nails or you got nails as long as mine. You need to go get them things cut, especially toenails. Oh my God. It is okay for a guy to go get his feet done, okay? I don't want my man in the bed with me trying to play footsies and cuddle and stuff like that, and he got freaking warlock feet. Like, no. You give me dirty foot vibes if a guy comes up to me and tells me he thinks it's gay for another guy to get a pedicure or a manicure. Sir, are you dirty? Do you not take baths? Do you not keep up with yourself? To me, that's a turn on. That's a turn on for a guy to have his nails manicured and clean, to have his feet pedicured and freaking clean. He don't got scaly feet. He don't have long freaking toenails or guys, we gotta learn to take better care of ourselves, okay? You could be a hood nigga, or you could be a guy, you know, you could just be a guy, like, and still have clean toenails and nails. Please. First of all, don't come around me if you got long fingernails. I'm sorry. If your fingernails are as long as mine, that is a problem for me. I will not talk to you. I will not even entertain you. Get them cut. Get them manicured. Anyways, y'all, so the next topic that I have is wasting people's time. And I hate it when people waste my time. I hate it. I feel like if you are not trying to go somewhere with me, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time, okay? Because I feel as if all that time that I put in you that you wasted, I could have been putting in that time with somebody else who's not gonna waste my time. Please do not waste my time, okay? If you know in the back of your head, like sometimes people think that they are ready for something real, and then once it comes to them, they don't know what to do with it. Stop wasting people's time. If you are not ready for something real, please do not waste my time. Don't waste other people's time. If you want to sit around here and play, and you want to dibble and dabble in different other people or test the waters, okay, let me know that so that I can move out of your way. Test those waters. You test them. But why are you wasting my time? Why are you are wasting my husband's time at this point. You're wasting my husband's time, okay? The time that I spent wasted on you is the time that I could have been putting into my potential husband, okay? Stop wasting my time. If you are not ready for what I'm ready for, stop wasting my time, period. I feel like that is so sickening to sit up here knowingly that you do not want anything with a person, or you only see this person as like a friend or a F buddy or whatever the case may be, anything other than a relationship. Even if y'all are not in a relationship, but you know that this could potentially be something, you get what I'm saying? Don't waste people's time, please, because for what? Y'all, I swear I be wanting to box a nigga for wasting my freaking time. Like, what are you wasting my time for? Like, people just see a pretty girl and they just automatically just think, yeah, I'm gonna get her. Now, I'm a firm believer of giving people the benefit of the doubt. Even people that I know really ain't worth nothing, like they really ain't shit. I really do be giving people the benefit of the doubt, because you know, you get different versions of people. But every single time I give somebody the benefit of the doubt, God just take the back of my neck and just slap the back of my neck and just be like, ooh, yeet, got you. Every single time, y'all. Every single freaking time I give somebody the benefit of the doubt, they waste my freaking time. They waste it, and I just feel like I can't get that time back. I can't. I wish I could. Y'all seen how on Baby Boy when Rashad snatched that chain? Inserts meme. Yeah, that's how I feel about my time from some people. I wish I could snatch my time back from people, how Rashad snatched that chain off of Nunu neck. We cannot get that time back, and y'all is wasting our husbands or our wives' time, okay? Because I'm speaking for the guys and the girls here. Y'all are wasting our time for our soulmate. Stop wasting our time. If you don't want nothing with us, stop wasting our time, okay? The next topic I have is dating people with kids. Now, I have dated people with kids before, and I just can't do it anymore. Like, not to knock anybody with kids, you know, sometimes they don't be like that, but if you're gonna date someone with kids, you have to, for one, definitely have patience, because you have some people who have kids and they have baby moms that, you know, that still have feelings for them. I don't want to disrespect anybody, but you have those baby moms that are just really delusional. Like, they ain't been with their baby dad in I don't know how long, but they still, you know, somehow bother you in a sense just because, you get what I'm saying, you're dating their baby dad. And it's just like, you don't have to take that. Sometimes it really does be the baby mom that is a deal breaker for you in the end, because it's like, dang, like, if I'm gonna sign up to be with you, I gotta sign up to deal with this, and I just don't even have to deal with it. So you definitely have to have the patience, and you definitely have to make sure that they are no longer involved. Like, you have to make sure that they're no longer involved. They're just co-parenting for the child and for the child only. They don't talk about anything unless it's for the child. Like, they not just texting all day every day or whatever unless it's for the child. You definitely have to make sure about that. Most definitely. Like, I've had bad experiences with dating guys with kids, and my longest relationship was actually with the guy who has a child, and y'all, that relationship was hell. Like, it was hell. And I don't want to go into details because that was in my past life, and the past is in the past, but that relationship was hell. It took me through some hell and high waters. So you definitely want to think about, the cons, the pros and the cons with dating a guy with kids. Nowadays, everybody has kids, so it's a really high chance that you're gonna come across a guy with kids. But definitely make sure that the guy and his child's mother, they don't have any dealings with each other. And also, if you are going to be in that child's life, just do the respectful thing and have a conversation with the child's mother before you even be around the kids. Because sometimes that's why the child's mother is upset, is because you're around her child and she hasn't even met you. Sometimes some mothers want to know who's going to be around their child. I mean, because you're going to be around a child if you're dealing with the child's dad. So do the respectful thing and just be like, hey, like, I want to meet your children's mom before before you even bring me around them and things like that. So yeah, but I won't say most of the time, but some of the time the baby mama just don't like you because the dad is with you. And sometimes the nigga be lying to the both of y'all, and it puts y'all in a situation to where now y'all bickering and going back and forth and stuff like that because y'all both trying to fight for this man love. Like, no, definitely be careful when dealing with a guy who has children or a child. Definitely just be careful because it's not easy. So my next topic is dating older people. So I have a friend, and he told me that he dated a woman older than him. He is fairly young. I won't say he's young, but he's fairly young. And he, at the time, was dating a 30-year-old. And you have those cougars that just love younger boys because they want to feel younger. Like, that brings out the youth in them. And then you have women that date older guys because they think like older guys have more substance, like houses, cars, and maturity, I guess. But trust me when I say, you have to get a grown man, okay? Because if you're gonna date an older, sometimes the older guys be way more childish than the younger guys, and that's a problem for me. Just because he has a house, just because he has a car, just because, you get what I'm saying, he's 30 or more, like 30 or older, doesn't mean that maturity level is there. So I'm not opposed to dating anybody older. I think my limit would definitely be 30. Like, I am 22 years old. I don't want to be dating nobody that's 40 or no. Definitely 30 is my limit. And of course, the older I get, the more that's gonna skyrocket. But yeah, dating older people is kind of weird because it's like, you get what I'm saying? It's weird. I really don't know, but it's weird. You old enough to do the things that they're doing, but then it's like you're younger because it's just like, dang, like you got a house, you got a car, but yet I don't got a house. I got a car, but I don't have a house. I'm still in school and stuff like that, and it's just like, sips tea. But y'all, them older men love me. I don't know why. They love me. And them older women love younger boys. I'm talking about young as in like still in their teens, like 18, 17, 18, 19. I'm talking young, y'all. Young, and they be like 35 messing with a 19-year-old. What could you possibly do with a 19-year-old? What could he possibly do for you? Now, some 19-year-olds can't. They can provide now. But I think older women love younger boys because it just brings out their youth. Like, makes them feel young again. And you know what I'm saying? But them older men, that's a whole different breed, y'all. It's men my dad's age that be trying to like talk to me and stuff like that, and I'm just like, sir, at this point you could be my dad. You're my dad age at this point. You could be my dad, and I just feel like that's disgusting. Like, that is disgusting. Now, like I said, 30 or less. I'll give it like 25 to 30. That's my range, okay? That is the oldest I'll go. I won't go no older. 31, maybe. That's pushing it, but 30 for sure. Like, I don't know, y'all. Dating older people is weird. Like, it's really, really, really weird. And my final topic is communication. I love talking about communication, y'all. Communication, a lot of people definitely need to work on. I was at a point in time where I didn't know how to communicate either, but as years went by and the more experience I got, I learned that you definitely need comprehension to go along with communication, because you could sit here and you could talk to somebody about how you feel, but if they don't comprehend you, they're not really hearing you. Like, those two things go together. Like, them two things right there, they go together. You cannot communicate with somebody without comprehension. You could sit here, you could tell somebody 1,000 things as to why you feel the way you feel, and if they not comprehending that, they not hearing you. It could go in one ear and out the other. So you definitely, and you also need to learn how to communicate. You can't just be rah to somebody and expect them to be hearing you. No. Take a towel back and talk to that person. How I'm talking now, talk to that person. Listen as well. Listen to that person as well. Listen to how they feel. You know, ask them about how they feel, you know, about the situation, because what's big to you might be little to them, and what's little to you might be big to them. So you definitely have to learn how to communicate your words. Don't always yell and expect that person to hear you. Don't always be in that person's ear and expect them to listen to you. Definitely work on how you communicate. And it took me a long time to figure out a good communication mechanism for me, I would say. Also, don't ignore nobody's feelings. Don't ignore that person's feelings. Like, you get what I'm saying? But definitely learn how to communicate. Learn to speak to that person in a way that you want to be spoken to, because you don't want that person yelling at you and stuff like that. Hear that person out as well as them hearing you out. You can't always be in their ear, and then when they have something to say, you disagree with it. Learn to agree to disagree, and also learn to compromise. If y'all, you know, if y'all are communicating and both of y'all have really good points, come to a common ground and say, okay, well, what can we do? You have to, if you're in a relationship, you definitely have to use we more. You can't say, well, you got this and you do this and you do this. Stop pointing the finger in a relationship. Stop pointing the finger. You could definitely say what about that person is bothering you, or what that person did that is bothering you and what's making you upset. But don't point the finger. I've been in a relationship, y'all, where that person, all he did was point the finger at me. And every time I would incorporate what we as a couple could have done, he would still always somehow try to put it back on me. And it's just like, dude, like, we're in a relationship. At this point, we're a package deal. So what can we, me and you together, can do to compromise and make sure that this doesn't happen again? Incorporate we instead of I, because there's definitely no I in team. When you get married, you definitely are one, so you have to think as one. Definitely compromise. You have to communicate for one, comprehend, and compromise. The 3 C's: communicate, comprehend, and compromise. Anytime I talk to somebody about this, I always say that you got to communicate what's bothering you, but you also have to listen to that person, which comprehension comes in. And then once you comprehend it, y'all have to come to a common ground and compromise. What can y'all do to make sure that this does not happen again, or to make sure that y'all are understanding each other? Because we're different people, have different mindsets. What's big to you and what's bothering you could be little to your significant other, or they don't think it's a big deal. So you have to explain to them why you feel the way you feel, and that person, excuse me, also has to comprehend. It could be like, okay, I could see where you would be upset about that. But then you have some people that only sees their point of view and only sees their point of view as being right. Stay away from them people. Don't even try to argue with them people, okay? Don't even try to argue. Just let them think that they right. Okay, 2021 just started, but I have not argued with not one person, because I spent years arguing and trying to get a person to look at my side of things and put themselves in my shoes, because I'm a very understanding person, and I try to understand people, and I try to be like, okay, I can see where you know, could be upset about that. But y'all, 2021, I said I'm not arguing with nobody. If you feel like you're right, okay, you right. Move on. You're absolutely positively right. And move on from it. Don't even argue with that person, because you will spend all day arguing with a person who just feel like they right all the time. You'll spend all day arguing with that person, because they'll never see the wrong in nothing they do, because they feel like they're always right. Don't argue with that person. Listen, baby, all 2021, who arguing? I don't go to law school. I ain't arguing with nobody, okay? I ain't arguing with y'all hoes. I ain't arguing with y'all dudes, because y'all not men. A man won't even have you arguing with him, okay? I'm not arguing with nobody, okay? I am in a great space, okay? Don't come in my life and disturb my peace and think I'm finna argue with you. Yeah, you, talking to you. I'm not arguing with nobody. So all 2021, if you think I'm finna argue with you, I'm sending you to law school, because you gonna go argue with them people. I ain't arguing with you. You think I'm finna argue with you? I don't get paid to argue.
I can't argue with you. No. You mad. Look at you. You mad. You big mad. I'm happy. Leave me alone.
Especially if I ain't got to. Baby, listen. Woo-wee. No, we is not arguing all 2021. Okay? We're doing things different this year. I told y'all, I preached this in all my videos. We are doing things different. I'm not finna argue with you unless it's about some money. Period. Thank you guys for watching this week's Wind Down Wednesdays. You guys, don't forget to tune in next week for Wind Down Wednesdays, and also don't forget to tune in this Friday for a whole new upload. You guys, I love everybody, and until next time.